Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Domuto back with another video. Yes, sir. Look, check me out. We watch some UnrealentGaming. Ultra Ego Vegeta versus Beast Gohan. Now, usually we watch the manga. We'll keep up and watch UnrealentGaming, watching the super manga. But I had to watch this, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gohan fan, so I had to do this for the Gohan fans. And I like Vegeta too. I love Vegeta too, you know what I'm saying? Ultra Ego versus the Beast. Come on now, we gotta watch that. We gotta watch that. And I think I saw Piccolo versus Gohan. I'm gonna watch that too, so we will get it. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's fan-made manga, so beyond Dragon Ball Super, I know. Yeah. So we might get into that too. Like, what the fuck? Like,
A beast form, is it? So, at long last, Gohan, you have ascended. But now I will show you the true power of a god of destruction.
oh boy.
As our story kicks off on planet Earth with both Goku and Piccolo having to oversee a fight happening between Gohan and Vegeta, as with Piccolo now appearing to be very nervous at the overall situation, that's when Piccolo went on to address Goku by telling him, "Things are getting out of hand out there, Goku. I don't see the point of Vegeta being this aggressive towards him like this. This isn't going to end well," with Goku responding, "Just give it time, Piccolo. Vegeta knows what he's doing out there, and besides, him and Gohan never truly had the chance to train together, ever. So after
They only fought once. Like, that's crazy. Like, my camera right? My fault. Anyway, look. Yeah, they only fought once. That's like the craziest shit ever. Like, I mean, of course they wouldn't fight no more. But
after hearing about what happened with Cell Max, I'm sure he's itching to see what Gohan's all about now. And for what, Piccolo asks, we've already established that Gohan isn't a fighter like the two of you. So what kind of lesson is Vegeta trying to teach him here? Well, that's where you're wrong, Piccolo, Goku says, because deep down at his core, Gohan is in fact an amazing warrior, but the problem is, he just needs to remember what he's fighting to protect, which I think Vegeta is reminding him of right now. But why, Goku, Piccolo asks? We know that with you and Vegeta here with us, the Earth is safe, so what more is he trying to do? We're not even sure if Gohan can transform into his beast form either, unless he's simply trying to help him, Goku responds. Vegeta was very eager to get in there with Gohan to see what he's about, and to also remind him that no matter what the situation is, always remember what's on the line and what you're fighting to protect, Goku says. It may not seem that way, but Vegeta is actually a great sparring partner for Gohan right now. If we aren't here, then it's always better to remind those who are here that they are all that's left and all this planet needs. Just watch, Piccolo, Goku says. I have no doubt that Gohan is going to come into his own and retaliate once he finds his window of opportunity. You and Gohan have gotten so strong since the last time me and Vegeta were here that we have no doubt that the two of you can take care of things on your own. As all the while in the meantime, as we then see how Gohan was shown having to blast Vegeta with multiple energy blasts, it was only from that point moving forward where Gohan went on to comment, "Damn, are Vegeta's more difficult to deal with than I imagined he'd be. Sorry, Vegeta, but I'm putting an end to this battle right now." In which, as Gohan was shown continuously firing more and more and more energy blasts at Vegeta, it was only during this hailstorm of attacks where Vegeta had emerged from the smoke and responding, "You've got to be kidding me, and what was that supposed to be? Don't disrespect me with such pathetic attacks like that." Wait, he took all of that head on and was unfazed by it, Gohan asks? Oh no, to where out of nowhere, that was when Vegeta was shown having to punch Gohan in the face by asking, "What happened, Gohan? I thought you were supposed to have a new beast transformation. Well, where is it? Was it a lie, or are you simply too weak to tap back into it again?
This need to happen for real.
You are supposed to be the strongest around here, aren't you? Well, I don't see it," Vegeta shouts. "I'm sick and tired of having you all rely on me and Kakarot as your crutch." In which, as we then see how Gohan...
Because Piccolo's tough on Gohan, but Vegeta training Gohan. you think Piccolo tough? Like, that nigga Vegeta ain't as ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially against Gohan. Like this ain't Trunks. Like he don't love this nigga. He respect him, but he don't love this nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm like, I gotta see that. That'd be funny, but damn. Let's get into it, my fault.
Gohan's body was then shown crashing all throughout the landscape. That's when Vegeta went on to continue. Fight back, fool! There is no reason for you to ever slack off on your training. And do you want to know why? Because what if a threat emerges where me and Kakarot are no longer here to help you with? Who's going to defend your family then, Vegeta questions. Learn to awaken the beast within you and fight back right now! Come on, Gohan shouts. I've got to focus. To where the very moment we then see how Gohan had gone in landing back down on his feet, that's when Gohan went on to comment, oh man, that was close. This is not the same Vegeta that I remembered before. Damn it, he's coming, Gohan says. What happened to that power that I had against Cell Max? Vegeta feels so different. Just what kind of training did him and my dad do out there? I need to awaken that power again. I've got to keep trying, Gohan says. I won't quit now, not by a long shot. As the very moment we then see how Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta was then shown dashing at Gohan, that's when Vegeta went on to respond by telling him, I don't see no beast that stands before me. All I see is a scared little boy whose power could be so much more than what it is now, but instead, he decided to trade his pride in for being a bookworm. Show it to me, Gohan, Vegeta shouts. Show me this power. You don't think me and Kakarot would have been able to handle this Cell Max all on our own? Vegeta asks. You can't keep relying on us for support, and since you were said to have gotten so strong, I'm beginning to question on where this so-called great power of yours went. As Vegeta from that point on had gone in an unrelenting onslaught in continuously being shown attacking Gohan, it was only within that moment where Vegeta did not stop attacking him by responding, remember who you are at your core, boy. Remember what you are fighting to protect, because if you don't, then you will die along with those who you love. Now fight, Vegeta shouts. Enough, Vegeta, Gohan responds. Solar flare! What? Vegeta shouts. As it was only within that very moment where Vegeta had gone in looking directly into Gohan's solar flare, which had not only created an opening for Gohan to then make his move, but that was when Gohan went on to charge on him by responding, you're wrong, Vegeta. I never traded in who I was for an easier life. In fact, I made a vow to my dad a very long time ago that I was going to achieve my own level. Something different that no one has ever seen before, and I did, Gohan shouts. As he was only then shown having to connect a ferocious left hook to Vegeta's face, that's when Gohan went on to continue. I may not be a warrior like you or father, but I will never forget who I am and what it means to be part Saiyan. I'm not a pushover, Vegeta, but it seems to me that this god power of yours really isn't cutting it against me either. I'm not a pushover, Vegeta, but it seems to me that this god power of yours really isn't cutting it against me either. I never would have imagined that it would be this intense training with you, since we never had the chance to train with each other before, but just like you and my dad, I'm right there next to you, ready to take it to the next level. As we only then take a look at seeing as to how Gohan had gone in kicking Vegeta's body out into the distance, it was only then during that initial strike where Goku went on to address Piccolo by telling him, see, what did I tell you, Piccolo? All Gohan needed was a push in the right direction to remember the stakes of what he's fighting for, but I want you to watch closely, he adds, because this fight is far from over. What do you mean, Piccolo asks, with Goku responding, just watch and see, Piccolo. One way or another, Vegeta will find a way to draw
Gohan pushing back Blue Evolution Vegeta in that form, in his whatever. Well, this is the manga form of Gohan, and Gohan's strong in the manga, but he pushing back Blue Evolution. I know he just did the solar flare shit, but he doing this too. Blue Evolution Vegeta though. I mean, whatever. I'm enjoying the manga.
Gohan's ultimate beast power back out. Or that brat, Vegeta mumbled. This pain. Yes, this pain. As we only then see how Gohan was shown dashing directly towards Vegeta and looking to end it all in one blow, that was when Gohan had gone in making it very clear to Vegeta by telling him, "This is where our battle comes to a close, Vegeta. It was an honor to battle you, but I've got nothing more to prove to you, and now you are going to see the true power that lies within me." As with Gohan then being shown having to connect a thunderous left hook to Vegeta's stomach, in which literally had gone in rattling Vegeta's entire body, it was only then during that initial strike, as Vegeta had gone in powering back down, that was when Vegeta had gone in addressing Gohan by telling him, "Well done. Thank you, Gohan. This was the fire I was looking for you to draw out of me. And now I will show you." Whoa, what the heck is that energy I'm sensing, Gohan says? It's intense. Hey, Vegeta, are you okay? But then, before Gohan could even go as far as to even finish his own sentence, that was when Vegeta had gone in wasting little time by then immediately igniting the God of Destruction power within him, and from there being shown having to further evolve in tapping into the powers of Ultra Ego. As with even Piccolo now visibly concerned by this, that was when Piccolo went on to shout, "Gohan, get out of there! Vegeta's energy is completely changing! Just what in the world is this? The energy that's being released from his body feels very similar to that of Lord Beerus, but how? Gohan, be careful!" You weren't around to see it happen when it did, Goku says, but this is the result of Vegeta's training with Lord Beerus. He first used this power against Granola when we were in space, and if there's anything that's about to give Gohan a run for his money, it's this right here, Goku adds, with Piccolo then going on to further shout to Gohan by telling him, "Gohan, you have to transform quickly! You won't be able to outmuscle him unless you somehow dig down deep like you did with Cell Max. You have to," Piccolo shouts. "Hey, Piccolo's right, Gohan," Goku went on to chime in. "If there was ever a time to use your ultimate power against Vegeta's God of Destruction form, it's right now," Goku says. "Remember the pain of loss, son." Wait, did Father just say God of Destruction power, Gohan asks? "Vegeta, you have similar power to Lord Beerus? But how?" Oh, what an insane looking form, Gohan says. "He looks completely crazy." As with Vegeta now finally having to reveal the power of Ultra Ego to Gohan, that was when Vegeta went on to tell him, "Now then, defend your honor." As it was within that very moment where Vegeta had then gone in speed blitzing towards Gohan, that's when Gohan went on to respond, "Wait, where did he go? I couldn't even see him move. Oh, he's got to be coming right for me," Gohan says. As with Gohan then being shown having to look around, desperately trying to see where Vegeta was going to come from, it was only right then and there to Gohan's horrifying shock where Vegeta had then gone in making his move by uppercutting Gohan in the stomach and telling him, "There is nothing that you can possibly do that is going to change the outcome of what's about to happen here, Gohan." "There, can you feel that?" Vegeta asks. "I can feel your bones breaking from the inside. Where is this beast form of yours now?" "Oh, you had no idea, did you?" "None of you did," Vegeta says. "This right here, Gohan, this is the result of my training. This right here is the beast that lives within me, brought forth," he says. "But where is yours? How could you possibly hope to stop me if you lack the will to do it?" "Look at you," Vegeta says. As he went on to grab Gohan by the jaw, that's when he went on to continue, "I am going to break you. You have no other option here but to summon the monster that dwells within to survive, because if you don't, then you will die." "What would you do if an enemy like me shows up to destroy you?" Vegeta asks. "Are you just going to sit around and take a beating, or are you going to do something about it? I'm going to break your face, Gohan. Fight back," Vegeta shouts. "Fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, fool. Think about what would happen if you don't. Think about the enemies like Moro and Goku Black, and even warriors like Jiren just showed up to claim this planet. What will you do?" Vegeta asks. "Draw forth this ultimate power of yours or die." In which the very moment Vegeta had then gone in winding his fist back by them being shown punching Gohan in the face, that's when Vegeta went on to continue, "They are all counting on you to fight. How much are you willing to sacrifice to protect this world, Gohan? Drawing this ultimate power of yours shouldn't be hard for you to do, so why is it," Vegeta asks, "to To where as Gohan's body was shown crashing all throughout the landscape, that's when Piccolo went on to chime in by responding, "This is crazy, Goku! I get what Vegeta is trying to do now, but he's going to kill him out there if this keeps up. He was not ready to face something like this so soon. I can't just stand around and watch this happen. His power is rapidly dropping." "Piccolo, please," Goku responds. "Trust me on this. Are you not seeing it? Look closely. Gohan is going to be alright," he says. To where as Vegeta was then shown making his way to a seemingly unconscious Gohan, that's when Vegeta went on to tell him, "Is this what the fate of the world will be without me and Kakarot here to help you?" Vegeta, I'm not going to quit," Gohan says. "Yet you lie there in a pool of your own blood, but you won't quit? Pathetic," Vegeta says. "Get up, fool. One way or another, I will harden you up. We are far from finished. Now wake up. You aren't done," Vegeta shouts. "There are warriors who are far beyond anything we could have..."
Hey, bro, you ain't gotta do it to my nigga Gohan like that, bro. You ain't gotta hold my nigga Gohan like that. Come on,
"Possibly anticipated," Vegeta continues. "You've seen this for yourself during the Tournament of Power, during Moro's invasion when he arrived with his goons. What will you possibly do if such beings arrive onto this planet then? If you are unable or are struggling to reignite your inner power, then what good are you to any of us?" With Gohan responding, "I'm trying, Vegeta." "Well, you aren't trying hard enough," he shouts, as he then went on to knee Gohan directly in the ribs, in which had resulted in Gohan from there being shown coughing up blood. That's when Vegeta had gone in grabbing onto Gohan's hair, and from there being shown lifting him on up by responding, "You think me and your father are ever given second chances to live? We endure and survive long enough to always find a way to break through. Now what about you?" Vegeta questions. "Come here. Do you see this? A beautiful planet, isn't it? Well, how do you expect to possibly protect it if you can't even protect yourself?" In which the very moment Vegeta was then shown having to throw Gohan right back down onto the ground, that's when Vegeta went on to continue, "How were you once the strongest among us only to fall behind, to then catch back up and fall back down again? You should be right here with us in power, Gohan. You were supposed to set the example, not become the example," Vegeta says. "You are a warrior, not a joke." To where as Vegeta had then gone and turning his head towards Goku, that's when he went on to address Goku by telling him, "You know what must be done, Kakarot. One way or another, your son will learn the true meaning of what having pride and honor means when you fight for the things that you are willing to protect. He cannot be given the luxury to slack off, even during times of peace," Vegeta shouts. To where shockingly enough, as Vegeta had then gone in creating a massive gigantic Hakai ball up above him, it was only then within that moment where Vegeta went on to shout, "Everything you know is on the line. Everyone you know, including your family, is what you are gambling with here. Videl, Pan, my friends, my home. I can't let it be all ripped away from me," Gohan says. "They need me. They're counting on me. I'm all they have. I can't let them die. I'm going to blow this entire planet into billions of pieces," Vegeta shouts. "Take action now or you and your family will die." To where as Gohan from there was slowly but surely then being shown having to sit back up, that's when Gohan went on to utter, "Vegeta, no. My family, I won't let you harm my family. You won't. I have to protect all of them. Vegeta's completely lost his mind, Goku. "Forget it. I'm not going to let him do this," Piccolo shouts. But before Piccolo could take any action against Vegeta, that's when Goku went on to grab onto Piccolo's gi by telling him, "Hey, listen to me. Don't do it. Are you starting to feel it? I wouldn't be accepting Vegeta's request to help train Gohan if I knew he would destroy him. That power, do you feel it?" Goku asks. "Let Gohan be reminded of what he's capable of. Let him awaken this power permanently without him ever having to struggle, Goku says. Gohan doesn't have to be like me or Vegeta, Piccolo, but he needs to be reminded that at any time during any moment, anything can happen. He needs to always be ready for anyone and anything, and this will be that moment for him to come into his own, Goku says. I've let myself down time and time again, Gohan went on to say to himself. I can't let that be what holds me back. The power I awakened when I battled Cell, the power I achieved when Cell Max arrived, my ultimate strength, it needs to be reawakened. The monster that lives within, I have to evolve him. I could never let them be hurt, Gohan says. To be without someone to watch over them, to watch over and protect this planet. I don't care what kind of power you have. You and those like you will never hurt my family. This beast that sleeps within me, Gohan adds, that monster that I've been trying to keep locked away for so long, he's here. You will never destroy my home, Gohan says. I won't stand for this. And now, the beast that was always living inside of me has finally awakened for good. As even with Vegeta now having to quickly notice that something is happening to Gohan, that's when Vegeta went on to utter, "There it is." As seconds later, within that very moment, Gohan had snapped. And from there, he was only then shown powering up in such a ferocious and vicious way that this was exactly what both Vegeta and Goku were looking to get out of Gohan, in going as far as to unleash such a terrifying and immense power that this itself had gone in shocking everyone, as Goku went on to say to himself, "That's the way, my son." What incredible power, Piccolo shouts. "He finally did it," Vegeta adds. Good. As by the very end of it, once Gohan had now finally come into his own, that's when Piccolo went on to chime in by responding, "What massive power! Was this the true power that was sleeping within Gohan his entire life? This beast form, no, it's much higher than I remembered it against Cell Max. Gohan's reached his peak. This is his ultimate power, the peak of the beast that slept within. He evolved it." Yes, that's the way, Vegeta says. As lo and behold, finally, as the dust then began to slowly settle on in, we only then finally see how Gohan had now unleashed the true power that lied within him, in going as far as to evolve the beastly power that he had within him even prior when battling against Cell Max. As with Gohan now reaching the absolute pinnacle of power that he possibly can, Gohan from there went on to address Vegeta by telling him, "This is the monster you wanted, Vegeta. The beast has been unleashed, and I will no longer allow myself to ever fall behind you and my father ever again. Everything that I am now is what stands before you. I vow to achieve a level far beyond anything I was ever capable of before, and unlike your god levels, this is my ultimate level. You will not destroy anything so as long as I'm standing in your way, Vegeta." But even then, Vegeta still attempted in trying to do so anyway, as Vegeta from there went on to shout, "Good to see that you're still willing to fight, but that means nothing if you aren't strong enough to save them all from this. It ends now." But to Vegeta's horrifying shock, before he could go on ahead and launch this blast down at Gohan, we only then see how Gohan had then managed to speed blitz right past Vegeta, and from there being shown kicking his blast away, as even Vegeta himself could not seem to believe this, with Gohan having to tell him, "I said no. Enough." How did he? As from that point on, with Gohan and Vegeta now being shown standing back to back, that's when Gohan went on to address Vegeta by telling him,
"Look at that pit right there. Hold on. That bitch clean. That bitch clean. Hold on. That bitch clean. Hold on. Thumbnail. I was just playing." That bitch. Ooh, that back to back.
"It was an honor, Vegeta, but this next battle will be our last, and by the end of it, one of us will stand and one of us will fall. And just so you know, I won't hold back," with Vegeta responding, "Very interesting. Well, then it shall be done. This was what I wanted to see, and now that I see it, You will lose. He's amazing, Piccolo says. Goku, how did you know? I felt it deep within him, Piccolo, Goku says. Gohan's had this power all along. All it took was for the right moment to draw this out of him for good, he adds. This was what he was meant to be, with Vegeta then being shown clutching onto his fist and responding, since you won't be holding back, then I won't be either. As with the two then quickly being shown having to get into fighting position, that's when Vegeta went on to continue. How truly amazing. This fighting spirit that I'm sensing from you is sharp. I am honored to display my full destructive power in beating you at your best. This is where you fall short, Gohan. Now don't blink or you just might get destroyed in the process. Hold nothing back. I want to see what this monster of yours is really made of. As incredible as this god of destruction power of yours is, I am going to turn your lights off for good this time, Vegeta. I want you to hit me with everything you're made of. Now let's do this! In which by the very end, as we then see how Beast Gohan and Ultra Ego Vegeta were then shown getting into fighting position, it was only right then and there.
Dog. That bitch fire. That bitch fire. Like, hold on. They clean. They clean. They clean. Clean.
During that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of Gohan's ultimate ascension against Vegeta manga chapter one-off special then comes to a close. Now, what I really enjoyed mostly about putting this story together was introducing this element of surprise, given the fact that technically speaking, Gohan and Vegeta never really got an opportunity to either train or really go to war with each other as adults. And interestingly enough, Vegeta's motive behind this, after learning that in fact Piccolo and Gohan, specifically Gohan, had obtained a new level of power, Vegeta wanted to draw this out in further reminding Gohan that, hey, me and your father aren't always going to be around to help you solve your problems, and in case we aren't, then how far are you actually willing to go to protect the ones you love? Pan, Videl, your brother, your friends, you know? So Vegeta's entire shtick here was to make sure that he had gone as far as to punish Gohan in reminding him that it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, and that he's going to have to inevitably enough evolve that beast form himself in literally becoming that of the protector that he was meant to be. To where down the comment section below, what I want to know from you guys is, let's just say as a hypothetical, if we did have somewhat of a battle involving Ultimate Beast Gohan and Ultra Ego Vegeta, then down the comment section below, what I want to know is, who do you guys believe would win the battle between the two and why? To where again, I do want to thank you all so much.
Alright, bet. Hold on. Go ahead, give that a like. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question real quick. So here's what I think. I don't think Beast Gohan should be as strong. It should be the near the level of Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct, but he shouldn't be stronger than. He should be like a notch below them, because he ain't trained with no guys like that. Like, he didn't really. Like you know, Vegeta and Goku, they be training with guys to get to the form they is now, right? Like Gohan just been training with Piccolo mainly most of the time, right? I mean, of course, you know, he got his own ultimate form and stuff like that, or mystic form, or whatever form you're trying to do, because in the manga it's different, but it should be below them. I don't think he should be stronger than Goku and Vegeta. I don't think so. Piccolo, I think Piccolo's form should be, it should be, I say Piccolo's form should be God level, but high, like I say higher than, Super Saiyan God, like the red form, and like, it should be between the Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Like between those two forms, to where he can train to get it stronger. He can get it stronger to Blue, but I don't think he should be stronger than. That should be the extent to that orange form, to me. But all in all, boy, this shit clean as hell, boy. I don't care, man. Anyway, man, if y'all like my reaction, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.